What is happening, people? Welcome back to another video on the SharpDiv channel. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, and also if you're looking to download any apps for the latest scores, for the latest news, then go to the top line of the description, download the OneFootball app and it won't disappoint. Before we get into this video, I want to send out my thoughts to Rangers legend, Rangers star, only 38 years of age, Nacho Novo, who was over in Berlin competing in a Masters tournament, and unfortunately right now it's not all cleared up, but it's suspected that he took a heart attack. He had a lot of chest pains and he went and spoke to the physio. They then referred him to the hospital, and that's the news that has broke. So my thoughts go out to him. Hopefully he's alright and his health can get back to normal and he can get back to where he was, hopefully. I've not done much research into this tournament, but I really do hope that they've been doing the proper procedures when bringing over these ex-professional football players. And if they haven't been doing that, then it is very ignorant. Just because they have been top level athletes in the past doesn't mean that they're not going to have any health issues going forward when they've stopped playing. But I do hope they've been going through the proper procedures, doing a VO2 max test, doing different fitness tests, heart scans. If they haven't, then I will be really angry, because what if one of the ex-professional players fell down and went into cardiac arrest? That is the reality of the situation. So if they've not been doing the proper stuff, then they should be absolutely slammed. Good luck, wee Nacho, in your recovery. Right, okay, picking up the mood a wee bit now, and we are going to be speaking about the Rangers transfers so far in January. Now we'll get the loanees that we loaned out the way first. Andy Halliday has returned, and also Michael Halloran. Michael Halloran was probably the most successful out of the two, with Halliday only playing 3 times because he was out of favour. Apparently over in Azerbaijan there's a certain rule which means that you're only allowed so many foreign players in the team, and Andy Halliday just wasn't favoured. So it was pretty unsuccessful for him, and he is back. I don't think that it is something that we should all be absolutely buzzing about, but it definitely offers that wee bit of squad depth. Onto O'Halloran though, very unsuccessful term at Rangers under Mark Warburton and under Pedro Caixinha, was eventually loaned back out to his former club St Johnstone, where he picked up 5 goals in quite a quick succession. Since then he kind of went off the boil as well, the same as St Johnstone, and now he's back, and I'm hoping that he could actually be more suited to the style of play that we are playing now, the more defensive counter-attack type style. Okay, so on to the new faces now, and the first player that I want to welcome to Ibrox is Sean Goss, former Manchester United Academy player. He's played 6 professional matches for QPR. QPR actually signed him from Manchester United for 500k, so they obviously thought that he had something about him, but since then he's only made 6 appearances, so they probably don't feel like he's ready for that league, which is a bit worrying. And apparently Murty has actually came out and said that he's been a big target for the club and a big target for him, and he believes that he could be the answer to cutting up play and breaking down defensive teams against Rangers, because obviously when we've been playing at Ibrox it's been really difficult for us to break teams down. However, when we went away to Hibs, to Aberdeen, to Celtic, when they're coming at us and they're attacking us, we can reap the rewards from that because of the style of play that we're playing now. So we really do need to adapt to playing at home, and Murty seems to think that this guy is the answer, and hopefully he can get in the team and he can actually show us what he's all about. But I'm not feeling very optimistic. Only 6 senior games played. Hopefully it's not another Zalalem, another Terrell. So on to the big one, and it is Jamie Murphy, the ex-Motherwell player. He was really successful at Motherwell, managed to get a move down south, played well at Sheffield United, get another big move to Brighton, and he was a catalyst for them actually going up in divisions. So what did Brighton do? They go out and sign this guy, and they absolutely shaft him. He's only made 3 appearances in the Premier League, 2 substitutions and 1 start. There has been a lot of confusion with the deal though, and it's not been as straightforward as it probably should have been. Rangers made a £1 million bid for the player, and it was all going breezy. He came up to get his medical, and then Brighton have asked for it to go up, and it was looking like it was going to be in the terms of about £2 million. Rangers, I think, have then get back to Brighton and said, we can offer you that sum right now, so we're going to need to take the player on loan. So it means that now he is on loan, but I think with Pena away, he's on loan as well. He's left, he's away to Pedro's mob over in Mexico, thank God. Good riddance to you, Pena. So with him out the equation, at the end of the season, with his wages freed up, with Bruno Alves' wages freed up, then the deal should not be a problem, and Jamie Murphy will be a Rangers player going forwards. Jesus! So the next guy, and this guy is a player that I wanted to see at Ibrox for a good while. He was making his name at Hibs, and it is Jason Cummings. Jason Cummings managed to score 55 goals for Hibs. He scored a lot of his goals in the Championship, but then when he moved up to the top league, he was still banging them in. That meant that there was interest from Rangers. Mark Warburton wanted him, Rangers wanted him, but Hibs being Hibs would not let us speak to the player, and he ended up going with Mark Warburton to Nottingham Forest for a fee of £1 million, and it is rumoured that Jason Cummings was actually offered to Rangers, to Hibs and to Aberdeen on loan, but it's now coming out that Rangers are willing to bid £1 million for the Scottish striker. Personally, I feel like we should be paying less for him because he went for £1 million, and since going he has been out of favour, 11 games, 1 goal, and they don't really want him. Do you know what the best situation would be? Give them Herrera, Yusuf Herrera, we'll have Cummings and Barry Mackay. I think that that's a great deal, do you know? Another one that has surfaced for Rangers is Andy Cole's son, Devante Cole, who is a very promising player. He's 22 years of age, he plays at Fleetwood. He used to play for Manchester City, never made an appearance, but he was there. Since then, he's had a few loan spells, he ended up going to Fleetwood. He's been the sort of player that hasn't really settled at a club. He has been at Fleetwood for the last couple of years now, but his contract is expiring and Rangers are in for him. But we face a wee bit of competition from Birmingham City, I'm seeing. And personally, I don't really know much about Devante Cole, so I would much prefer Jason Cummings over him. So that is all the news so far. That is the transfers that are going on, the transfers that have already been concluded. And I'm feeling pretty positive. I'm feeling positive about what's happening. Obviously, we don't have the money there. We don't have the funds that King preaches that we do have. If that was the case, then we would have just signed Murphy outright. But hopefully, as I says, with Alves' wages out the door, Pena out the door, hopefully we can get a wee bit above for him. I'd take 50% of what we paid for him because he's an absolute dud. He's a pure space cadet, the guy. He's literally not suited Scottish football whatsoever, and they think he's a king over there. So send him back over to Mexico. Tell them to pay the money that we paid to get him here, if they really want him that much. If Pedro really wants him that much, in fact, I'm not even going to get into Pedro. I'm not even going to get into the stuff that he's saying earlier. But if you want him so much, Pedro, come and get him. Pay the exact same fee that you paid them to get him over here. Sorry for cutting myself off there. The battery and the camera just ran out, so we're going to conclude it there. If you have enjoyed this video, smash the like button, subscribe if you are new. I've been SharpDiv. Go check out my latest video. Tell me what you think about it. Do you want to see more of that on the channel? And yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one, and I'm out.